Okay. So, starting off where I ended off last time, there's a nice little subtle, like, thing here that I like. If you pay attention and listen to the music gives me vibes of an area in the second game, which is really nice because I love that area. The Praetorium in the second game is like not that impressive of an area, but I like it. Basic overworld movement controls. You can jump. Pushing Y pops up whatever quest you have active. And then while that's up, you can pause and it'll show you where to go from where you are now.
How about we go here?
You can place markers, and the markers will appear on your mini map, but not on the actual map proper, like the screen. While moving, oh, these little things, these are items you can pick up. While moving, if you click the left stick in, you'll auto run. Little adjustments, yeah, little adjustments as long as you're not.
It's fine. We're used to it.
I've got it all covered. Just you watch.
As long as they're not in the opposite direction or a sharp direction, you can make subtle changes to the movement in the auto movement thing. I'm drawing a blank on how to word things apparently. Anyway, I was a little mistaken last time when I said something. I said the whole the getting your like my overclock buster, getting that to fill up or whatnot requires you successfully doing the requirements of a skill. That's not exactly true. It requires, for an attacker, it requires you to attack in the correct direction.
I guess having the upper hand doesn't guarantee your safety. Colony Sigma were fighting frantically for their lives, just like us.
I believe this is a quest set of bullets. Like, I think you need... Nope. There's a couple enemies here that you're forced to fight, and it teaches you certain things. Yeah, here. Area of Effect Healing. Uni's Healing Ring casts a green healing aura that remains on the ground. Character standing within it will regain health. So right now I have 271. Standing in it, I go to 316, and yeah, 344. Nope. Same thing with the orange circle. Orange circle ups your attack. And then the blue circle around lands ups my defense. Lands is a little low on health. There we go.
It's 'cause I'm just that good.
When you are outside of combat and you are not fighting something, your health goes up quickly. Your health goes up rapidly. Pick it up! Pick up the piece of wood! Okay. Okay, I'm forgetting something else. Something else I want to mention. Oh well, whatever. I'm sure I'll remember in a minute. Here's a container. Here's one of my other problems with this game. Every cutscene's not voiced. There's a lot of them that are just blank text boxes. Or voiceless text boxes. Friends, wait. What's the matter, Riku? Oh, Noah. Just because friends are worn out from battle is no excuse to not pay attention to surroundings. Direct eyes right there. Oh hey, an abandoned container. If it's been cast off like trash, is it even worth trying to salvage? Victory can make soldiers sloppy, neglectful of battlefield aftercare tasks. Thanks to Napon rearguard, Noah and friends survive battle, go home with Bum Bum still in peace. Or in single peace. Don't friends think friends should heed advice of experienced colleague. I guess maybe we should. Oh, so you're a badass now, eh, Riku? Maybe next time you want to join us on the front line, huh? That sound fun? Hey, Lance, go easy. Riku's just trying to help us out here. Yep. So, around the world, you'll find containers.
Wonder what's inside.
Opening them grants you various items. Like this one granted an accessory, which you open the menu with X. You go to characters, and then you go to accessories, and you equip it. Yeah, the tutorials get a little violent towards the beginning. If you have one accessory, only one character can have it equipped. However, yeah, she cannot use them. However, that does not mean that it is gone forever. If you unequip it from Noah, you can re-equip it on somebody else. And here's another field thing. Hey, is that? He's dead. Must have snuffed it en route back to Route 9. Rough deal. Yeah, and with all that life left on the dial, I'm not gonna say that word. Primarily because my microphone does kind of clutter up some of my words mixed with my how I talk. So, I'm fine swearing if a character dialogue says a swear in it. Like when Lance said badass, I don't mind saying that. Me saying the word clock, if I say it quick enough or if it blurs it up enough, it'll sound like I'm saying the word cock, which I don't want, even though I just did it there. And with all the life left on the dial, I'm going to call it a dial from now on. Radial, dial, whatever, all the same thing. Just wait a moment, would you? I ought to take care of the off-season. Of course, we have time. So, Noah is an off-seer. He helps dead soldiers go back to the Queen. Go back to the... wherever they go. Does it actually... Yeah. Fending off any husks you find on the field will build your affinity with the colony they belong to. You don't have to. But it's nice. And you get a nice little song. Always respect your battlefield musicians. Okay, Wraithwood. Dowdy Armor Kernel. Do I have a purple one yet? So I can show off the rating? No. So, you see the thing where it says rarity. One white means it's a common, 2 yellow means it's a rare, 3 purple means it's a like a legendary, like a super special one. These are useful for stuff later. You need these, so it's always nice to collect them. Oh, new landmark discovered. There was something I forgot to mention last time. A nice little keynote. The last cutscene that was showed off in the last one, there's a scene where Noah's playing the music, and someone holding his companion looks up at Noah. And to me, it looks like he gives him a little, head nod. But I don't think it's supposed to be that. I think it's supposed to be him, shunning him. Oh, level up. I like that subtle little storytelling that, yeah, the game writes off Noah sending on the enemies as, a weird perk of his. but it's like, I don't know, hard to explain. But I just like it. Like his line, you know, there's no rule against it. But he shouldn't. He knows he shouldn't. He knows people are gonna judge him, but he's still gonna do it out of the sake of, you know, his own morals. Because as mentioned, you know, we're fighting them. Same end of the coin, they're fighting us. The difference between...
No. It's no substitute for a proper bath.
The difference between your teammates and your enemies, the difference between victory and none, is a little bit of luck. That's all it is.
You think you're all that, do ya?
Sorry, no. I'll grab their attention so you can circle around their backs.
Positioning in battle. Certain arts effects will change based on your position relative to an enemy. Optimizing your position will reap positive effects. Increase damage with back attacks. When your allies have an enemy's attention, it's time to get yourself into a good position. So, if you are a combatant, like an attacker, it's always a good idea to spend the first little bit of the fight getting into position. It's always a good idea to get into position. Is that one actually going to hit? It actually landed. That's impressive. They don't always. Anyway, I want to break him. His land's not going to topple him. Yep, topple. Yeah, that did a lot of damage because I used the actual benefit of the attack. And the benefit of his overclock buster is you do more damage if they're dazed. How dazing works... Yeah, okay, a couple purples. How dazing works is, we're gonna get a tutorial on it here. But, yeah, we're gonna get one here. There's combos in this game. Noah can break an enemy, which will lead into lands toppling them, knocking them over. They can't fight if they're knocked over. And then Uni can daze them, which I think does the same thing. There you go. Finding certain arts on one after another is in a set order is called a combo. Combo, gee Louise, why can't I talk? Only arts with special status effects can start a combo. For example, an art that inflicts break followed by an art that inflicts topple will topple an enemy. So, topple will not topple an enemy unless they are broken first. Just like daze will not work on a broken enemy, it'll only work on a toppled enemy. Yeah, see, the enemy can't fight if they're dazed or toppled. I think that's at rank up there. Yep. Rank up is bottom right. Noah's rank 6 with his weapon class, as well as a little less than half on his level bar. That's what the bar underneath the name is. Uni's almost rank 6 with her weapon, a little under half for her level. Same with Land, same with Mamba. I love the fact that I start to, like, it's quiet, so I think I get time to record, and then people start banging cabinets and making noise and all that. I love that. Anyway, map. Yep, see? We started over here, we started there, and then we traveled all the way over here. You can explore this area. Like, there is an area to be explored here. It's just, as you saw, one of the enemies was level 43. So we can't come back here for a while.
There's Colony 9. Always a welcome sight.
There's the giant robot thing that was fighting the white robot thing in last time. The color schemes and the armor that they wear is depending on what group they're a part of. Our characters are wearing black and gray with blue rings. Their devices are mechanical animal style creatures that are gray and gold with accents of blue. We are a member of Keves, it's called.
From Colony 9.
Kevesi, Keves, whatever. Their theming is typically a mechanical animal. While we saw with the white ones, the white gold ones, those are called Agnes. They're more like Japanese themed, with their a lot of their stuff being based on like angelic. Nice little like differentiating thing here. Containers are not always guarded by enemies.
Take good care of that.
Nope, couple Nopon coins. That is how you're supposed to pronounce it. It's not Nopon, it's Nopon. But I don't care, pronounce it however you want. As long as I understand what you're trying to say, I don't care how you say it. Thing in the water, you can't jump out of the water, you can do a little hop, but it's not really jumping out of the water. Colony 9. Oh, there's a little dialogue going on there. Ah, made it back at last. What a hike. Such long walkings, tough on legs of Riku. Riku totally pooped. It was a massive battle, but we don't seem to have taken too many injuries, fortunately. Yeah, well, I guess that's the upside of going against a low-rank, no-mark colony like that. Another differentiating thing between the races here. Keves, which are these guys, label their colonies by numbers. Agnes are... I don't remember exactly what the wording is, but it's like Gamma, Epsilon, stuff like that. So the one these guys fought in the last one was Sigma. On the flip side, we didn't manage to fill the flame dial all that much. It's for the best. At least we've all come back in one piece. I agree. And anyway, we should be all right on that front for the time being. I might actually just say the word clock, I don't care. No one talking out here just wastes time. How about friends move chatter into math? Good thinking, let's do that. Is this an actual thing that soldiers have? Little introduction to the area. Do soldiers have mixed sex bathing? Is that a thing? Anyway, you can walk over to people with stars in their little text boxes, and they'll give you talks. They don't have any real effect. Well, they have an effect. They give you can I actually look at it yet, or can I not? I cannot look at it yet. Okay. It gives you like notoriety with the colony, which I'm gonna say right now has no use, so I'm not gonna has no use right now, so I'm not gonna do it yet.
Finding it will soak my worries away.
But you can, and you get little dialogues. Special forces get back late. Yeah, it's because Noah's busy doing his usual off-seer stuff. Oh, I dare say. Must be tired, you should turn in before it gets much later. I think I might actually read them, I don't know. Also, partial nudity warning here. There's no actual nudity or anything, but it's close. game's rated like T for teen though, so it's not too big of a deal. I say partial because, you know, they're naked.
You know how you became
You
an
just can't see
officer
anything.
after what happened?
I guess, yeah.
Does it still hurt?
No. I can't say I'm totally over it, but I'm getting there. I've sent so many of our comrades. A lot's happened. Both for me and those sent on. Anyway, worry about him. Poor guy. Pushes himself too hard.
What can we do? He's been like this for ages. He never got to apologize, so... You know.
You guys talking about the battle? Don't worry about the bonus points, because I'll have nabbed them all.
The snuff you on about? I'll have you know I clocked up a fair bit more.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm the one who took the heavy off its hinges. They give you loads of points.
Ooh, big deal. If that heel had come a few seconds later, you'd be sleeping in the dirt.
Yeah, no, that was part of the plan. You couldn't tell. I just felt like giving you the credit. But don't worry, you can thank me later.
Huh? You're a right muppet, Lance.
All right then. Off to bed with me.
Yeah, all that walking's really done a number on me.
I'm sorry.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Got to hear him for a split second there. He said meh meh. Eventually we'll be able to hear Riku talk. Okay. Minimap says that there's a chest somewhere around here. Or somewhere over there. Never mind. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, you can always walk over and talk to them. I don't think the dialogue's ever changed
Spot maintenance on our gear before I kit.
Lance, you're being
for
very
a while. I don't know. But yeah, like, I say partial nudity warning. Like, yeah, everything's covered up with fog and you're not at risk of seeing anything, but it's still a point of, like, the connotations that they're nude. Thanks for what you did in that battle. We couldn't have made it back without you. I made 4 Levinuses from Colony Sigma. I had no idea how I was going to handle that. We don't have a whole lot of Levinuses at our colony. I get how it could be a problem. Yeah, I wonder if we can get our hands on some reinforcements. So what they mean by Levinus is I don't know if I can show one off yet. The different units have different names. Like this giant thing has a name. And then Levinus is... Yeah, I don't think I can show one off yet. Where am I going? Here. Time to hit the sack, maybe? Oh, yep. Sure, let's do it. Rest to max. Resting very serious business. Indeed. I like Riku. His voice is very unfitting.
An emergency assembly.
It's the crack of dawn, guys.
Why?
No idea. We better take a look.
I just noticed that Uni's outfit is only slightly darker than the
To
rest
get
of
to the
them.
assembly point, we got to run through the Pharaonis interior.
For honest, there you
No one
go.
knows that, Lance.
So yeah. These big ones are called Pharaonises, which was the big thing that got broken at the end of the last one. Oh boy. Okay, is there anything I can do here? Technically, yes. And if I do it better. Let's try again. Eh. Okay.
Wonder what's inside.
What did I get? Turkin notebook and a gemstone. What? Why a Turkin notebook? You don't meet Turkins for a while. Huh. Yeah, I love people that walk out of, like, their room on a loud phone call. Because I can't just be like, hey, be quiet, because, well, I'm on a phone call. Say, okay. Very inconsiderate of you. Quest objectives, too, sometimes, you don't have to just get to it to activate a cutscene. It's typically when you get within, like, 20 meters of it. Also, here's Riku. Here's his voice.
Remind me, what are we lining up for here?
Royal decree from the castle. They say an enemy armored unit's approaching this area. Come on, man. I just got to sleep and everything.
Friend's fault for staying up late.
And whose fault was it I couldn't sleep? I asked you to do the maintenance on my power frame, but you totally messed up my settings.
That probably different frame. Riku is popular guy, but crushed by weight of fans asking to do favors. Sometimes mix up orders.
His little smile.
Man, if configs bamboozle, why not fix by self?
That's why I didn't get any sleep, furball.
I'm here to announce today's mission. You have one target. It's currently on course for the suppression area here. Judging from the mass, it's expected to be large in size. And based on its speed, we estimate it will reach the Alfeto Valley at 0100 hours. Notably, the target's emitting a considerable amount of ether energy. As for your mission, deploy at the canyon by the designated time. Investigate and destroy the source of ether.
Commander, one question.
Go.
About this target. Can we assume it's from Agnes?
We don't know. We haven't been able to confirm, but it seems that they're also gunning for it. This would suggest it should be seen as part of a different enemy force. Combat with Agnian troops in the area is also expected. Details will be sent to your Iris after deployment. Clear? You are to remain vigilant throughout the operation. Dismissed.
We better start preparing to move out too. Noah, mate, do you want to go to the commissary? 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 I don't know. To do some equipment shopping? Gotta get him tagged out with, or togged out with something a bit more solid, yeah? Make him a bit less squishy. You should be flush with cash since we just got the reward for that Colony Sigma job, right? I'll show you some top-notch accessories. Could do worse than take a bit of advice from a battle-worn hard case like Mwamba, right? Cheers, Mwamba. Yeah, this game's very British. Saying the word, like, they say bollocks a bunch, they say, snuff and all that stuff. I don't know if they ever call someone a wanker. I legitimately don't think so. I want to say it's once. But it's probably a certain character. knowing the character. Then we go to the commissary. Camilla's taking point on distribution around this time, I reckon. Good to know. Alright, let's go and take care of the prep then. I like Riku. Why is his voice so deep? Side quest. Yep, blue or side quests. So. Yes, yes.
Noah, move those
So,
drops.
pushing the Y button, you'll always have a main quest active.
Let's go someplace
So
else.
main story, complete preparing for battle,
Let's
and
go
then
someplace else.
you can have a main quest and a side quest active.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Dude, her plumage is everywhere. That's her feathers, I think. How much mine do I have? Can't open up the inventory.
Kitted out with some good gear for the road ahead.
Keeping the hustle alive, I see. Yeah, you can say that. Listen, could you get a could we get a bronze temple guard? I want to get Noah kitted out. Sure thing, here you go.
What to buy?
Do some shopping. First, go ahead and select buy. You can also sell items. Go ahead and select the items you want. Purchased accessories can be sold back at the same price. I believe it's only the same price when you are within the same screen as buying it. Anyway, Temple Guard ups maximum HP. Now we have it, we can exit. Glad we have some help. People are cooking supper right now, so it's making noise. Bronze Temple Guard, eh? Nice, nice. That should make our job a bit easier. Oh yeah, hurry up and put it on already. Yeah, I'm on it. Anyway. So, I can't move right now because I don't have, because I haven't completed this one quest, but yes, the tutorials are aggressive. Characters menu, there are different options that allow customization. Go to accessories. Only one accessory slot is open at first, but as you level up, you'll unlock maximum of 3. Yep. E next to a piece of equipment indicates that it has already been equipped by a character. Yeah, okay. I do feel a bit tougher already. Wow, that's the mark of a good piece of gear. The commissary is stacked with useful bits and bobs like that. You'll want to stop by every now and again. Anything to get an extra edge in the fight against Agnes, right? If we show consistent results, the colony might get promoted too. That'll improve the quality of the equipment on offer here as well. We'll do our best to make that happen. Thanks, Mwamba. Alright, so we're all geared up then. Let's head over to the plaza at double time. Yeah. Yeah, noises. Oh, really? Well, that's a pickle. Oi, Noah, what's the holdup? We going or not? I don't know, you were just standing there with your hands up behind your head. Yeah, sorry, it's just... He looked troubled somehow. Oh, spark's sake. You're gonna put on your goody two-shoes cap now? Eh, fine. Let's see what's up then. Okay. So, yep, you can always go back and talk to her. Anyway, items. We've picked up a couple items. There are certain items that are only meant for selling.
There's so much choice.
Yeah, there's a couple items that are only meant for selling. They auto get sold when you pick them up. Even though this one has a picture of scales, I believe that is not meant for selling. Or it might be, given the fact that it's 50, but no, these are 50 as well, so... Auto sell items are sold automatically. Anyways, go talk to Rolled. Weird name. Hey, Rolled, something the matter? Oh, no. It's nothing. I don't want to distract you from the big mission. But it'll help both of us in the end. Come on. Tell us what's wrong. Ah, nosy as ever, I see. Thanks, though. You know about the urgent mission issued this morning, I suppose? It came up so suddenly, we didn't have the time to ready all the resources for the plan. I mean, we literally just finished fighting against Colony Sigma. Pretty frustrating, yeah. We could pick the stuff easy enough, but there's not enough hands to go around. So I'm not sure I can make up the shortfall. If that's all there is to it, I'd be happy to help. It'll be a quick job with more people, right? You would? Really? We've been assigned to the mission too, so we're going to need those supplies. Well then, thanks. It's a load off my mind. Sure thing, what do you need? Here's the rundown. Chewy radishes, 3. Clusterels, also 3. Finally, 2 portions of rich fish meat. Put a request up on the Collectopedia card. Would you mind double checking that you can see it? Collectopedia card. Got it. From quests in the main menu, go to... yeah, whatever. For the sake of pacing, I'm going to end this part off here. Because I know another... Uni just walking in place. The beginning, like, last part was a bunch of, it wasn't where you meet... You can meet Xeon this early. Anyway, last time it was mostly cutscenes with a little bit of gameplay. Another one of those types of things is about to come up soon, with a little bit of gameplay before. So if I go now, like, if I go for another, like, 5 minutes like I want to, I'm going to end up getting to that part with 20 minutes left. It's gonna be like 40, and I'm gonna have like a 1.5 GB part to upload, so I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna end off here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.